The man who captured the iconic Tianamen Tank Man picture has passed away at the age of 64. Charlie Cole was in fact one among the 4 photographers who managed to capture these iconic images from 1989 of a man blocking the path of a column of Chinese tanks as they rolled in to the Tiananmen Square. The photographer captured these images using a telephoto lens from a Beijing hotel's balcony. He won the 1990 World Press Photo of the Year award for his tight framing. Now, these images became the defining pictures of the 1989 Tiananmen Square crackdown. Now, Cole had in fact wrapped the roll of the film in plastic and had attached it to the toilet tank. He had placed an empty film in the camera instead, and the security had then confiscated that film. Now, Cole wasn't happy with the award that he was given, as he felt that the award overshadowed the risks that had been taken by the other photographers during the crackdown. Now, on the 4th of June 1989, remember, the Chinese troops had turned rifles and tanks onto the demonstrators who had occupied the Tiananmen Square to pressurize the government to grant them greater democracy and liberalization. Until this day, no one quite knows as to how many people were killed in the massacre at the Tiananmen Square. Meanwhile, violence has rocked the streets of Bolivia as protesters took to the streets of the country's largest city. Recently, the protesters ransacked the political party offices of the Bolivian President Evo Morales, as a controversial poll has showed weakening support for the leader. Now, the protesters also set fire to one of the offices while badly damaging others. The police clashed with the protesters as clouds of tear gas were seen wafting through the streets of Santa Cruz. Now, according to local media, almost about 60 protesters were detained by the police during these violent protests. Now, all this, of course, comes just prior to the general elections that are slated for the 20th of October. This could, of course, be a sign of some shaky grounds for the leftist South American leader, as Evo Morales is seeking a fresh term amidst an economic slowdown and the raging wildfires.